Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. Spirit Airlines has filed for bankruptcy protection. The airline says guests can continue to book and fly as normal. The company expects its common stock to be canceled and have no value. Spirit was left with little options as it faced mounting losses and $3.1 billion in long-term debt. Blood donors can celebrate a TV milestone and help save some lives today in La Crosse. The Red Cross is marking 30 years of the show Friends with a special blood drive. Everybody who donates between now and December 8th will get 2 pairs of special edition Friends socks. Today's drive runs till 6:45 at the La Crosse Donation Center on Highway 16.
Well, good afternoon to you. We have, again, clouds that have kind of moved out of the way as far as fog is concerned, but we do have coverage that is right now cloudy as we increase the clouds from partly cloudy this afternoon. And we'll get into it right now. We got some showers on the way for this afternoon going into at least the 1 o'clock hour popping into the picture. There's the look at it right now. We'll bring it a little bit closer. You can see it's starting to get into the southern stretch right now just by Prairie du Chien with light rainfall. We'll get into the light rainfall to continue going into the middle portion of the afternoon and the latter portion of the afternoon, turning at least into light to moderate rainfall for your evening commute. There are the clouds right now continuing to lift up to the north as well. Current temperatures in the 40s and the 50s currently. We'll probably see widespread 50s today. The winds are light right now, but as we go right through today for our highs, we'll see those conditions to be, as I mentioned, at least wet as well as windy and breezy and gusty with winds up to 45 miles per hour, but we will see widespread 50s for you. And of course, your school forecast right here, as I showed you, 57 degrees for the kids heading back to school. Back to you.
Thank you, Art. La Crosse County rolled out its winter weather game plan today. Speaking of the weather, at a preparedness press conference, emergency teams walked through everything from building emergency kits to handling severe weather. The National Weather Service covered winter alerts, while road crews and HVAC experts shared tips to keep you safe, whether you're driving through snow or weatherproofing your home.
Well, knowing which type of hazard you're dealing with really helps you to understand, should you even venture to go out and travel on the roads, or is this going to be such heavy snowfall or a significant amount of ice that travel is not advised at all.
More winter weather advisories on the way. The National Weather Service is updating its alerts. Wind chill advisories are now cold weather advisories, and extreme cold alerts are becoming wind chill watch/warning. Some political news now. We are learning more today about President-elect Donald Trump's plans regarding illegal immigration, even as controversy surrounds some of the people he has already tapped for key positions. Christian Benavidez reports from West Palm Beach, Florida.
President-elect Donald Trump acknowledged Monday in a social media post that his mass deportation program will involve declaring a national emergency and using military assets. Border security is a top issue for Trump, who has pledged to shut down the border on day 1 of his presidency. As Trump continues to build his cabinet, CBS News has learned his Department of Defense pick, former Fox News host Pete Hegseth, paid a settlement to a woman who had accused him of sexual assault in 2017. Hegseth's attorney told CBS News the Army veteran paid the woman to ward off a baseless lawsuit that would have likely gotten him fired from Fox News, and that she initiated a consensual encounter while Hegseth was intoxicated. In a statement, a Trump team spokesperson said Hegseth has vigorously denied any and all accusations and no charges were filed.
He has a distinguished background in the military, and that counts for a lot.
Controversy also surrounds Trump's choice for Attorney General, former Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz. Gaetz had been the subject of a House Ethics Committee investigation, and multiple senators, including some Republicans, want to see the committee's report.
I believe the Senate should have access to that.
Gaetz resigned from Congress last week, just ahead of a committee vote on whether to release findings about his sexual misconduct and illicit drug use, which he denies. House Speaker Mike Johnson says the report shouldn't be released.
I'm afraid that would open a Pandora's box because the jurisdiction of the Ethics Committee is limited to those who are serving in the institution.
Trump has yet to announce his choices for other top positions, including heads of the Treasury and Transportation Departments. Christian Benavidez, CBS News, West Palm Beach, Florida.
And over the weekend, Trump tapped Chris Wright, a fracking company CEO and opponent of efforts to fight climate change, to lead the Department of Energy, and Brendan Carr, the current top Republican in the Federal Communications Commission, as his pick to lead that agency. Still to come at noon, a deadly recall linked to the produce that could be in your fridge. What you need to know before you reach for another carrot stick.
We've done many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
At Ashley, it's not just Black Friday. It's the Ashley stain-resistant fabric Where Have You Been All My Life Black Friday event. But don't wait. It's also the Ashley You Can Save Up to $1,000 store-wide Black Friday event.
It was a good decision having my wife here. I couldn't do it no more. I took care of her for 6 years. I feel that she's safe here. I feel that anytime that she's got a problem, they can get a hold of me, and they have, and they've got a hold of me, which is really, I'm glad that they have. And I've sat in the hallway and watched people bring their loved ones in here, and they were nervous and that, but there's nothing to be nervous about. They just take really good care of you at this facility. And that's what it's all about. As long as your wife is happy, or your husband, when you come to a place like this, that's all you're asking for, that they're happy.
If you've been injured in a car accident, call Schwabel, Getz & Sieben today.
I looked in my rearview mirror and said, this guy's not stopping, and it sounded like an explosion went off. I had some pretty serious injuries, as did my daughter. Everybody that I came into contact with Schwabel, Getz & Sieben, they were so nice. It wasn't stressful. I felt very calm and at ease.
In every case, we bring an experienced legal team to work on behalf of our clients. Call or visit Schwabel.com.
Hi, my name is Damian Clark. If you have both Medicare and Medicaid, I have some really encouraging news that you'll definitely want to hear. Depending on the plans available in your area, you may be eligible to get extra benefits with the Humana Medicare Advantage Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. Most plans include the Humana Healthy Options Allowance, a monthly allowance to help pay for eligible groceries, utilities, rent, and over-the-counter items. The Healthy Options Allowance is loaded onto a prepaid card each month, and whatever you don't spend carries over from each month. Plus, your doctor, hospital, and pharmacy may already be part of our large Humana networks. So call the number on your screen now and ask about a Humana Medicare Advantage Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. And remember, annual enrollment ends on December 7th. Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
At Ashley, it's not just Black Friday. It's the Ashley, there's no way my husband's snoring is going to keep me awake now Black Friday event. But don't wait, because it's also the Ashley, you can get 0% interest for 72 months Black Friday event.
Maxwell White celebrates servicing the La Crosse Coulee region for 30 years. Much has changed, but not our commitment to you, providing local, honest, and quality plumbing repairs and solutions. That's Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Welcome back. Grimway Farms is recalling organic carrots due to an E. coli outbreak. The CDC says dozens were sickened in 18 states, including Minnesota. One person has died and at least 15 others hospitalized. The carrots were sold in grocery stores like Walmart, Publix, Target, and Whole Foods. People who have the recalled carrots should throw them away or take them back to the store for a refund. At the box office, holiday action flick Red One debuted at the top of the weekend box office with an estimated $34 million domestically. That's far short of the film's $200 million plus budget, though. Venom: The Last Dance keeps hanging on at number 2 this week, bringing in more than $7 million. And The Best Christmas Pageant Ever came in third with over $5 million. The U.S. Postal Service, meanwhile, will honor a beloved Golden Girl. The late actor Betty White will be featured on a forever stamp. White is best known for her characters Rose on The Golden Girls and Sue Ann Nivens on The Mary Tyler Moore Show. No word yet on when the stamp will be released. That wraps up your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, here's a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
Thinking of remodeling? Stop into Buyer Cabinets and take advantage of the limitless possibilities with our local handcrafted cabinets. Talk to one of our experienced designers today. Buyer Cabinets, West Salem.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls brings you a kickin' country Christmas with Mason-Dixon Line. A family-friendly Christmas spectacular with Mason-Dixon Line Live. Friday, December 6th. Tickets just $25 with $10 in free rewards play. A kickin' country Christmas Friday, December 6th at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. Enjoy the show and stay the night. Book a room at our hotel and ask for the $25 will get you $50 rewards play casino package. Limit 2 offers per room per day.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we've helped families get ready for Thanksgiving for generations. So as you prep for hosting, baking, and holiday travel, shop unbeatable deals on supplies to help you savor the season. Like 1-pound bags of pecan halves or pieces, just $6.99. Save $30 on this new 22-quart Nesco roaster oven. Blaine's Christmas pretzels are back again, just $4 a bag. Plus 20-pound bags of Blaine's wild bird food, just $7.99. Everything you need for Turkey Day for less. Only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Thinking of remodeling? Stop into Buyer Cabinets and take advantage of the limitless possibilities with our local handcrafted cabinets. Talk to one of our experienced designers today. Buyer Cabinets, West Salem.
It was a law designed to change reading curriculum in Wisconsin schools, but over a year later, the funding is still frozen in the legislature. Tonight at 10, how schools are adapting and paying for the transition. Tonight at 10.
Get you and your feathered family and friends together for the 17th Annual Festival Foods Turkey Trot, Thanksgiving morning at the Onalaska Omni Center. Funds raised benefit area YMCAs and Boys and Girls Clubs. Go to festivalfoodsturkeytrot.com to register today.
In your medical news, expectant mothers who take anti-seizure medications could raise the risk of neurodevelopmental issues in their children. A study found a link between anti-seizure medications taken during pregnancy and neurodevelopmental problems. However, they say the risk is still very low. The study says it's important to discuss medications taken while pregnant with your doctor. Sitting for too long is bad for your heart. A study looked at the dangers of sitting for 10.5 hours a day. They found it was linked to heart failure and death, even for people who exercise regularly. But they say taking a break from sitting for 30 minutes and exercising does lower your risk. And spending time in nature can help children with mental health issues. A study found 10 to 12-year-olds with significant mental health problems benefited from spending 2 hours a week of class time in nature. Teachers reported a reduction in anxiety, depression, and aggression. Those were some of the day's top health headlines as we take a live look outside from CityCam 8. Unfortunately, another gloomy day. Art is in next with a closer look at our forecast.
$250 cash bonus available for new Ultra members ages 18 plus who open a new Ultra membership and a new A+ Platinum or A+ checking account in person at an Ultra branch. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Beat the Black Friday crowd and come to Home Furniture's pre-holiday sale. Everything is on sale. Plus, get an extra 15% off floor models and clearance and pay no interest for 3 years. Don't wait. Hurry in for the best selection during the pre-holiday sale at Home Furniture.
I'm traveling the country today, just talking to everyday Americans, seeing if they'll make the switch from fossil fuels to geothermal heating and cooling. Have you ever considered using geothermal to fight climate change?
No. Somebody said we were going to be frozen over by now. What do you see?
Well, I did an energy audit on your house. Do you want to see it?
Can we turn the clock back? Save me all this money?
Sounds like I've convinced you to consider the fight against climate change.
That's a secondary benefit, but I mean, you know, I don't mind saving 40 grand.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
Celebrate the season season at Home Seasonal Concepts. Enjoy 50% off the merriest selection of trees, wreaths, garland, and all your festive holiday decor needs. 'Tis the season to sparkle and celebrate. Shop holiday at Home Seasonal Concepts inside all home furniture showrooms.
New Ultra members who open an A+ checking or A+ platinum account in person at a branch get a $250 cash bonus. That's right, get $250 cash for opening a new A+ checking or A+ platinum account with a $500 direct deposit. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
News 8 Now Sports.
All right, well, good afternoon. Welcome back. As I mentioned before, afternoon showers coming our way today, and that will continue through the early afternoon and continue on overnight tonight. We're looking at about 100% chance of rainfall in the form of light rainfall. By the time we get in the 3 o'clock hour, we'll find ourselves getting into at least light to moderate rainfall. That'll continue all the way into the midnight hour with a second round of that wraparound moisture headed our way. That'll carry over into Tuesday. By Tuesday morning, going to around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we're looking at about a 50% chance of conditions to move into the area as far as rain is concerned. Breezy and gusty conditions for both days. And as we go into Wednesday, well, that means Tuesday night we'll see more of that moisture turning into snow as it connects to Canada, and we have that cooler air on the way. So a 60% chance of snow, and that will be breezy conditions as well there. We take it down to the south, you're looking at remnants of Sarah, but you can see what Sarah's doing is in the Bay of Campeche. She continues to, or it continues to move all the way up to the north with that wind, and that wind is producing this system that is still kind of a nuisance for a lot of folks. Very breezy and gusty conditions. They thought there was going to be a line of thunderstorms with this one heading towards Houston as well as into Louisiana, but for now that's subsided, as well as the threat, I should say. We'll go right into how this plays out for today. What's ahead will carry over following this area of low pressure. It has an occluded front with it, so it also has warmer air associated with it, getting into that cold front again. And as we roll right into this is what you're looking at. The rainfall popping into the picture here from the 1 o'clock hour to 2 o'clock. You'll see this light rainfall becoming moderate once we get in the 3 o'clock hour. You see it by La Crosse, extending down to Prairie du Chien and Boscobel. By the time we get into the 5 o'clock hour, getting into your evening commute, light to moderate rainfall is now tracking up to I-94 and continues to do so all the way up into Ladysmith by the time we get in the 7 o'clock hour. And of course, the commute's almost done by that time. Well, it also shows we have, by the time we get into the midnight hour, a second round pops in from wraparound moisture, and that's going to push all the way into at least the 3 o'clock hour before it subsides, leaving mostly light showers to finish out, going all the way to the 6 o'clock hour in the morning, and the possibility of breezy and gusty winds to ensue again, but we're done by at least 1 o'clock for tomorrow. So today we get rainfall up to about 1.5 inches, but as we extend it all the way into tomorrow, we're looking at 2 to 3 inches over in Volk Field, and other locations can see at least another 1/4 inch or so in some locations. We'll have the drier air continue to move in through the forecast, putting it a little bit closer. That's that moisture that's continuing to move in, bringing more moisture to the low levels here, and that means that moisture is going to get to the ground, and it's going to, well, it's going to accumulate. So we'll get into it. Temperatures today, widespread 50s for you. We'll also be seeing, as we go through the zones, all these areas are going to be picking up rainfall across the board. South zone showing the same as well. Heavier rainfall down to the south as well as to the east as we finish out going into today. And we'll also be picking up all the way to the central zone for La Crosse. 57 degrees for your high today, extending all the way to Osseo. We'll get to the same going into areas right by Eau Claire. You're 55 degrees today, and pretty much everybody's in the same vicinity temperature-wise going up there, with Ladysmith around at least 55 degrees. Now, as we look farther to next week, we are looking at possibly up to 1 3/4 inches of rainfall, possibly a wee bit more, up to 2 inches in some cases. We see the winds will also be quite breezy and gusty. Look at these winds getting up to 30 miles per hour by the 7 o'clock hour. But look at Ladysmith. Ladysmith gets up to 36 miles per hour. We'll also see that for some other locations like La Crosse as well. But we extend it all the way up into the evening. You just saw Ladysmith is getting up to 48 miles per hour gusting today, and that's going to continue to come back as we go through the morning hours and beyond. We'll see this continue through the forecast as we go into it, with rain and snow possibilities coming back again for a mix going into Tuesday, and then Wednesday that snow parks a little bit closer to us, and that means we could possibly see maybe a few flakes going down to some areas right by La Crosse, holding on to the possibility of grassy areas that could hold it, that are much cooler, but our surfaces are too warm for that to really stick around and continue. As we go into the next showing here, we go into Friday as well, and Thursday we're looking at limited amounts of rainfall. You can see we're looking all the way for the next few days. We could get up to about 3 inches of rainfall. Here's a look at your forecast. Get out and enjoy it if you can. Be safe out there and take it slow during evening commute.
All right, yeah, and morning too if there's more fog, right? We had
my
so
goodness,
much
that
fog this morning.
Yeah, but the winds are going to be pretty strong again
Okay,
tomorrow,
good.
so
Hopefully it'll be a little bit better.
unlike today, yes.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Art. Still to come, it's roundup time for these iconic city birds. Why dozens of swans got some special attention this weekend in Orlando.
When we went over the agenda and they presented options, they could do a little bit of it or all of it, and I chose to have it all done so they could address all the problems at one time, and then we would have all our issues taken care of.
Big Beautiful Sectional for just $9.87 with a free ottoman. Big deals.
Black Friday deals.
All month long, up to 60% off list. Deals so big, prices so low. While they last, only at Slumberland Furniture.
Your home, a place of comfort and safety, could be trying to tell you something. Interior cracks, sloping floors, hard to open doors and windows are all signals of foundation failure that you can't ignore. Choose American Waterworks.
Join us for the 60th Annual Holiday Fair, November 21st through 24th at the La Crosse Center. The first 1,000 guests each day win a free Holiday Fair tote bag. See Santa and Rudolph or win door prizes. See you there.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. Starting wage for laborers is $21 per hour with a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience but a great attitude? Then apply today. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
It was a good decision having my wife here. I couldn't do it no more. I took care of her for 6 years. I feel that she's safe here. I feel that anytime that she's got a problem, they can get a hold of me, and they have, and they've got a hold of me, which is really, I'm glad that they have. And I've sat in the hallway and watched people bring their loved ones in here, and they were nervous and that, but there's nothing to be nervous about. They just take really good care of you at this facility. And that's what it's all about. As long as your wife is happy, or your husband, when you come to a place like this, that's all you're asking for, that they're happy.
It's the Black Friday mattress sale at Slumberland, up to 60% off list. Get a Sealy Posturepedic high-brand mattress for just $6.99. Or save up to $800 on select adjustable mattress sets.
I hear this help reduce snoring.
Well, when they came to install things, they were very timely. They were very professional and told us exactly how long we would be without water, which was helpful to plan. You know, they came in, did the job, they left, you didn't even know they were there.
Download the News 8000 app today. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back. The Swans of Lake Eola Park got some extra love this weekend during the City of Orlando's annual Swan Roundup. Veterinarians, volunteers, and kayakers gathered to give Orlando's iconic swans their yearly checkups. Volunteers carefully corral the birds to where a temporary clinic is set up. The Roundup is an essential part of ensuring their health and well-being, including 8 new swans added to the flock this year. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we come back.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Celebrating 50 years, Asher Last Exteriors has been committed to craftsmanship as Western Wisconsin's trusted Renewal by Andersen window and door replacement experts. Our superior quality windows and doors from the trusted brand of Renewal by Andersen are skillfully installed and backed by some of the strongest transferable warranties available. Save up to 24% off on your entire purchase of Renewal by Andersen windows and doors. Plus no money down, no payments, and no interest for up to 12 months. Trust the experts and call Asher's today for your free no obligation estimate at 888-GO-ASHER or visit goasher.com.
We are all here to support one another.
Hi, I'm Greg.
Hi, Greg.
I bought our vacuum at a box store. I was shopping for groceries and I came out with a vacuum.
I did the same. I was shopping for clothes.
Candles.
Kitty litter.
Hey group, we're not here to judge. We all made the same mistake before deciding to go to A1 Vacuum to make the right purchase. I'm sorry.
Kitty litter.
Our business is picking up.
If you've been injured in a car accident, call Schwabel, Getz & Sieben today.
A driver hit me head on, and it changed my life forever. I was completely terrified. Schwabel, Getz & Sieben came and talked with me. I knew right away they have genuine concern, and this is the firm that I want. I absolutely did pick the right law firm.
You need an experienced attorney on your side. Schwabel, Getz & Sieben.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time.
All right, showers this afternoon, continuing on to tomorrow into at least 1 o'clock in the afternoon for tomorrow. Winds you can see up to Ladysmith getting up to 43 miles per hour. Other locations will get up to at least 30 to 20 miles per hour in some cases. You'll see that continue on with the rainfall, about 1.5 inches for today, and then increasing up to 2 to 3 inches of rainfall. Be safe.
All right, thank you. Thank you for joining.